Hey, what's going on, everybody? I want to make a video that's a little more focused on psychology and discipline and some of the struggles that I've had with trading. Um, this process has been a long process. It was never easy. It was never smooth. It was a very rigid process to try to learn this stuff, and it took a lot of time. It took a lot of understanding, ups and downs, and to get to this point where I'm at now, it took a lot of grace. I had to give myself a lot of understanding. I quit so many times when it comes to futures, you know, um, over 10 times, over 20 times. I quit a lot because I felt like, man, I'm smart, but I'm just not getting it. Something is not clicking. Something is not right. And my psychology was always, okay, cool. You know what? Listen to some manifestation music, words of affirmation, quotes, some videos, some positive information, affirmations over and over and over. And it would work. Then it wouldn't. And I've been doing futures, I would say about 2 years now. Is it 2 years? I don't even know, honestly. Um, I got my first account August of 24. So it's about to be 2 years. So I've struggled learning this stuff for about a year and a half until it clicked. It finally clicked for me. And what I honestly want to say the end of 2025 is when it really clicked, right? I, it wasn't like a aha moment on the charts, but it was when I went to go see Sign Atlanta and people were asking questions, and I kept saying in my head, like, okay, I know the answer. Excuse me. I know that answer. I know that answer. I know that answer. And then it was like 3 hours of saying, dang, I do know a lot more than I thought. I'm just doubting myself. So I said, when I finally get back home, I'm going to try to do what I've been doing without doubting myself. And just trust what I see, trust what I think, trust what I've learned. And telling myself that has changed the most for me when coming to trading. It's made me a better trader, a better person, a more confident person. I've always been confident in myself, but when it comes to trading, the other day I took a trade on the scalp. I took a trade at the Asia market open. I left. I came back. I still was in profit. And it was because I seen a trade on the 15-minute time frame, the 1 hour time frame. I took it on the minute, and I watch trades now even on the 15 second. And it was like, look, if I see a setup and I'm trusting my setup and it's creating higher lows on the market structure, I'm gonna just take the buy. Not gonna overthink it, not gonna overstress it. Right? If it's creating lower highs, lower lows, market structure, I'm getting a sell. So now I just don't overthink it. My psychology when it comes to trading is if I trust it's a buy, I'm getting a buy. If it doesn't work, it's because the market is just choppy that day. But I'm looking for the same setups every single day. I'm looking for the same information every single day. I'm not taking a trade and saying, oh, I think it's going to be a buy today, so I'm getting a buy. No, I only go off of what the market gives me. Every single day, every single trade, every single time. If the market, the charts, the candles, the patterns, the time frames, everything is showing me this, that's the trade I take. So my psychology changed when I started trusting myself. I tell people all the time, there's a difference between back testing and forward testing. I prefer the forward test. But after you forward test, you have to actually trade. You can paper trade all you want. You can practice trade all you want. Your emotions switch to begin and start over, right? If you play games, right? It goes from rookie to all Madden, right? It goes from rookie to all pro. It goes to the highest level of setting, you know, because your nervousness starts over. So you go from perfecting paper trading and understanding your strategy and you got everything, then you get to your live account and it's like a whole new beginning. So I am telling you, you have to stop paper trading at some point. And if you're going to fail in your eval, then fail small. Use one micro, Trust that gold is about to keep going up because of what's going on in the world. Watch the news, pay attention, stay updated. This is not the type of thing where we all don't watch the news. You gotta have the CNN app. You gotta have certain things on your phone that gives you alerts, that updates you, that keeps you informed of what's going on in the world. Because what goes on in the world affects gold, affects NQ, affects all prices. All prices affect everything for us. It's about to be summertime. So the new price of oil might skyrocket at the open of the market. So all those things are important. Okay, so you have to pay attention to what's going on in the market. But yeah, I just want to give you some breakdown on my psychology with all these things. It took me almost a year and a half to be overnight success with this stuff. So don't just see me on social media now and be like, oh man, this guy's just talking. No, I failed for a long time. And when I finally started to get it, I would make a lot of money in one day. I'd be so focused on screenshotting it and showing it to social media that I blow the account, I lose it. And then that was my cycle. I kept doing that over and over and over. And I realized that I can't do that, and then that took a long time. So, oh yeah, the last thing. Do not trade your live accounts, your personal accounts, like your eval. You will lose your money. You have to understand that it's a difference. So you go from back testing, forward testing, which is also paper trading. Then you stop that, then you go to your eval, you pass your account, and then you go to your live account. You go from forward testing to depositing your own money into a live account. You're gonna go through, that's the flow. You're gonna do either or, right? Then after you do that, you're gonna pick either you're gonna lose your money on purpose and keep blowing your account because you're trading like it's an eval, or you're gonna understand that in my live account or I deposit my funds into a live account, that $50 a day is good enough. $100 a day is good enough. $200 a day is good enough. If you make $200 a day, that's $50,000 a year. So think about it. If you have a job and you make extra $200 a day, that is a $50,000 a year bonus. Stop telling yourself you have to make these big numbers to screenshot it, to prove that you're worth this trading stuff, to prove that you're a good trader. You can make a small number daily, and that is more than enough. Sometimes I stop at $60 across all my live accounts. Sometimes I stop at $250. I no longer want to make a big trading day from one account. $200, $50, $300, $400 is more than enough. And I'm done. I don't need to keep trading. I had a great day. I have 20 accounts and I have $200 that day. That's 4K. 4K a month. Oh, 4K a day is $1 million a year. Just making $200. So why make it more difficult? I can change my life and my family's life if I just make $200. So that's where we start. But yeah, that is a little bit about my psyche and how I think of trading and my hurdles that I went through to get to this point. If I can do it, you can too, and you can do better than me. You don't have to be limited to my level of success in this, my level of understanding. You can understand the market better than me. You can trade better than me. You can be on the charts better than me. You can have a more successful social media presence. Believe in yourself, please. That is going to take you a long way, take you really far in this trading space. And I've been yapping for a little bit, but thank y'all for your time. Hopefully you have an amazing day. It's a new month. So yeah, let's just chase new goals. Every single month, chase new goals. Every single week, chase new goals. Every single day, chase new goals, because you're learning something new every single day and you're growing. Have a great day.